Here we go. We live, baby. We are live. This is Free Blues Boxing. This is Free Blues Boxing. Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. Who are the most dangerous boxers on the planet?
Almost like a party. It was almost like a club, because it was all, you gotta understand, it's all guys that know you, that's fans. So they're like, oh, bro, you were just on the news and this and that. So it was like, damn, you kind of feel a little bit more like cocky a little bit, you know? It wasn't like what you think. Like, then I go to the bed and I'm a superstar in that motherfucker. It was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew me.
Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. This is Free Blues Boxing. They don't want that free blues.
You know, shout out to my girl. She did help me down. She helped me out. Like,
they don't want that free blues.
Okay, look, the first time I got locked up, I was at MCC, which is downtown Chicago. You can't do shit in there.
The most dangerous boxers on the planet. Who are the most dangerous boxers on the planet? Hello, how you doing? Hello. Hello. Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. I got on my Crenshaw shirt. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. This is Free Blues Boxing. Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. Miss Tatiana Monet and Sweet Tea Lena. Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. Welcome to Free Blues Boxing. The most dangerous boxers on the planet right now. Bantamweight, we got Rigo. Bantamweight, we got Rigo. Super featherweight, we have Shakur Stevenson. Super featherweight, we have Shakur Stevenson. Lightweight, we have Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Most dangerous fighters at lightweight. Super light welterweight, we have. I'm gonna go with Josh Taylor. Most dangerous at super. What up, man? XTIC, what up? Most dangerous at light welterweight, we got Josh Taylor. Who are the most dangerous boxers on planet Earth? I'm gonna start over. The most dangerous at bantamweight, it's Rigondeaux. The most dangerous at super featherweight, Shakur Stevenson on the Top Rank platform. The most dangerous at lightweight and super featherweight is Gervonta Tank Davis. Also, 1A, 1B, most dangerous at lightweight is 1A, 1B, Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Gervonta Tank Davis, wear your mask. Wear your mask if you're gonna cough. COVID has changed so much. It has changed so much in the boxing world. It's changed a lot in general. You cannot cough in person. You cannot cough around boxers. You cannot cough in the bubble, or you'll be executed. You will be executed. But that's what sports needs. Sports needs these bubbles. You got a real dangerous, pivotal virus going around right now. These fighters have to be the fighters and athletes all across the country need to be protected. And if they're in these bubbles, they see anybody do elbow coughs, any kind of coughs, then you're going into isolation. You're going into isolation if you cough, especially around an athlete. If you cough around a boxer, they might fight you. I would. If I'm worth millions and you come and cough in my neck, if I'm worth millions and you come and cough in my neck, I might want to fight you. You trying to derail my $1 million career? They can't keep their gloves after some fights I've seen. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Especially if they get blood on the gloves. If they get blood on the gloves, then I wouldn't want to keep somebody, especially if I dominated the fight and I got a fighter's blood on my gloves. Unless it's a really, really significant fight and you want to keep the gloves as a trophy or something like that. But through COVID, you probably shouldn't keep the gloves. That's gross. You got snot, you got saliva on those gloves, you got COVID on those gloves, you got blood on those gloves, sweat. Them gloves is nasty after the fight. You gotta toss them. It is not that serious. And if you got money and you wanna hang those Exact Everlast or what are some other brands? Grants, Reyes. You want to hang those gloves up? Buy another pair of that exact pair, and just say, those are the gloves I use for the fight. Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell. I have Ryan Garcia stopping Luke Campbell by round 6. I have Ryan Garcia stopping Luke Campbell by round 6 and round 7. It's going to be a really close fight. It's going to be close leading up to 6 and 7, but Ryan Garcia is too quick. He has the nicest check hook in boxing, and he's too athletic for Campbell. He has too much power. He has too much experience, a deeper amateur background with sparring guys. Not to say that Rolly, he's sparring guys in the Mayweather gym. He's fought Devin Haney. In the amateurs, he's fought Shakur Stevenson and he's fought Devin Haney. So, but Ryan Garcia is too impressive. What he's done to Francesco that last fight is underappreciated. Ryan Garcia's power is very underrated, and Luke Campbell is a great fighter. I don't like how he looked against Lomachenko. And I watched a Ryan Garcia interview. He's looking ready. Oscar De La Hoya was in that interview too. They know that this is Ryan Garcia's first test, and from what I've seen, ever since Ryan Garcia has teamed up with Canelo's trainer, can't think of his name right now, it's on the tip of my tongue. Ever since he's teamed up with him, Ryan Garcia has been looking much sharper, more power. He's getting more leverage on those punches. Ryan Garcia has the best left hook in boxing since probably Floyd Mayweather Jr. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fought the same guy in Francesco. Ryan Garcia got him out of there in the first round. Don't get me wrong, Tank Davis and Devin Haney are my favorite fighters at the lightweight, but you have to give credit where it's due. Ryan Garcia is a threat at the lightweight division. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of O-heads and a lot of critics think Ryan is just going to get outpointed by Luke Campbell or stopped. Ryan Garcia is crazy nice. It's crazy nice. And come January 2nd, he's gonna show that he's one of the top dogs. And like I said, I watched the interview. he wants, he's talking about he's gonna break Luke Campbell eye in his face, and he wants Tank Davis right after this fight. He looks focused. He's been listening to worship music. I don't know if you watched his 30-day documentary. It's called The Sacrifice. I'm gonna be doing a video on that. I'm gonna be posting it tomorrow. I've done the video. I'm gonna be posting it tomorrow. I've already put my Luke Campbell and Ryan Garcia prediction. That was probably my 6th or 7th video. So, but it's going to be a good fight. It's a great fight for boxing. This is Ryan Garcia's toughest test besides the other lightweights in the division. Teofimo Lopez has the best resume at the lightweight division compared to Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia. But Ryan Garcia's competition with Luke Campbell, that's gonna, if he knocks out, especially if he knocks out Luke Campbell, that's gonna be his toughest test up to date, and he'll have a deeper resume than Devin Haney. I don't know if Luke Campbell is better than Leo Santa Cruz. I think they're about even fighters. They're about even fighters. So, but that's huge. If he beats Luke Campbell, he is the WBC mandatory. That's that green belt that Devin Haney has. They're on the same network on DAZN. So hopefully that fight will be next. Even though Ryan Garcia wants Tank Davis so bad, because that's, Tank Davis is the cash cow, especially after knocking out Leo Santa Cruz. But we're just gonna have to see. Ryan Garcia is very underrated. He's very underrated, and he's gonna be at the top, fighting all those top guys: Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Gervonta Tank Davis, and then Shakur Stevenson when he moves up for 130. Those are the top guys right now. Lomachenko's out the door. Luke Campbell's out the door. These are the new gatekeepers of the division. So we're just gonna have to take it from there. But it's a lot of good fights, a lot of fights to be made. We're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see how it play out. I want to see all these lightweights go at it. I want to see all the mega fights. That's the thing, with these boxing, with the boxing politics. It's hard for these promoters to sit down and make these fights, because usually one promoter or promotion company wants more than the other, so that's where they bump heads. But nah, Luke Campbell is just a stepping stone. So, but like I said, my prediction for that fight, Luke Campbell and Ryan Garcia, I got Ryan Garcia stopping him by the 6th or 7th round. Ryan Garcia stopping Campbell. Stops Campbell. Most dangerous boxers right now. The most dangerous boxers right now. Starting at the light welterweight division, it's Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is the most dangerous right now at 140. I want him to fight like Adrian Broner. That'll just be a good fight for boxing, Adrian Broner. I do want the rematch with, he trains out of Canelo's camp off and on. Yeah, he does train out of Canelo's camp off and on. But ever since he started training in Canelo's camp, or ever, like, I don't know if you watched the Sacrifice, the 30 days with Ryan Garcia. Canelo's trainer was in the corner while while Ryan Garcia was sparring, laser sharp focus. The last couple years or so, last year or two, ever since he's joined, he's transitioned into Canelo's camp. Uh, he's gotten more powerful. He's gotten way better, like way better. Like I see the difference. Prior, I'm gonna be honest. I thought Ryan Garcia was overrated. I thought he's just a Hollywood boxer that eventually is just gonna get mocked by an elite fighter. But he's proving that he's going to be the future of boxing one day. If he stays focused and if he keeps training how he's been training, like I said, he has the most speed. He has a high boxing IQ. He has power, a lot of power in that left hand. The check left hook is crazy. Let's be honest, it's the nicest check left hook in boxing. Better than Danny Garcia's, better than Tank is a southpaw. But his right hook, his right check hook is not that good. Devin Haney's right check hook is not that good. Like he's knocking guys out off just that one check left hook. And he's got a lot to prove. But I definitely see a lot of potential in Ryan Garcia. He's not a hype job. He's not a hype job. He's the real deal. And when these guys really start fighting Ryan, they're gonna see it. He's got a great jab too. He's got a great quick jab. He knows how to fight from a distance. I don't know if you just saw Jaron Ennis fight. This is why it's very important to fight from a distance. Jaron Ennis fight. He fought Chris Van Heerden for the IBO title. On Saturday. I did tune in. Right before the Canelo fight. And Chris Van Heerden was getting beat up in the first round. And I'm not trying to say that he tried to headbutt him on purpose. He didn't try to headbutt him on purpose, but since he was getting whooped so bad, he tried to do an awkward punch off the ropes and, headbutted him. Like you're getting beat up, you're getting too reckless. So that's why it's important to fight from a distance. It's important that Ryan Garcia keeps fighting, using his jab and clocking dudes with that left hook. When they try to come in. So Ryan Garcia, he's gonna be just fine with being a Canelo is pound for pound number one right now, along with Terrence Bud Crawford. 1A, 1B, however you want to put it. Pound for pound best right now is Canelo Alvarez, and Terrence Crawford. So mentorship, leadership. Canelo's going to all his fights. Canelo's trainer is his trainer. And I totally see the difference. Ryan Garcia is going to be in the star. He's going to be a star in the sport for sure. He's going to be a star. The fights with Ryan Garcia against the other lightweights, Teofimo Lopez and Tank Davis, aren't gonna happen till way down the line. To my knowledge, he be beefing with Oscar De La Hoya and the Golden Boy Promotions. So he might just go ahead and get out of there like Canelo did. He got out of Golden Boy Promotion, but he's still fighting on his own. I just wish it was one belt. I just wish there was one belt and one platform. That way everybody could fight everybody and there's no excuses. You can't run. You can't do no faking. So we're just going to have to see. But Ryan Garcia is definitely a star in the sport right now. Luke Campbell is going to have a rude awakening. Luke Campbell, when he fought Lomachenko, it was hurt badly. You know, like he's just an average boxer. He's a good boxer, but he's an average boxer along with Lomachenko and all these other guys. So, and he doesn't. I think the fight that I was most surprised about. It was a Luke Campbell fight when he fought Linares. That was a good fight. Um, if he comes out fighting Ryan Garcia how he fought Linares, then it could be a close fight. But I don't see it. Even if he, a matter of fact, even if he does come out fighting like that, I still see Ryan getting it like 8-4. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because Oscar and Floyd are like the same. I don't think so, Patricia. I think Oscar and Floyd are like the same age, but Oscar is not athletic anymore. It looks like he's just trying to focus on Ryan Garcia. It looks like he's out of shape. Like he's, you know what I mean? He's probably like 50, close to 50 now. You know, or 40, not 50. Like, you know, he's probably in his early 40s. He's not gonna fight again. If he does fight again, he needs to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. In an exhibition. That would make a lot of money. He needs to fight Floyd, just like the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. exhibition, or the Nate Robinson and Jake Paul fight. They could do a little something like that. But Floyd is constantly in the gym. No, I disagree. I don't think Oscar got robbed in the Floyd fight. No. It was close. When I did, I'll tell you what, when I did go back again and watch it, it was closer than what I thought. But Floyd got that about maybe 8-4 or 9-3, man. In my estimation. What'd you think? If Oscar got robbed, how many rounds do you think he had? Because it was closer than what I thought, but Oscar couldn't really touch him like that. So, but Oscar is a legend, especially in the Mexican culture. He's been in real wars. But when it came to fighting Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, he couldn't really step up to the plate. And that's okay. It's hard to be the best. But I congratulate him for making it that far, for sure. But yeah, Oscar De La Hoya was a strong fighter. He was a strong fighter. And that was fireworks when he fought Floyd Mayweather. That was fireworks. One of the press conferences, I can't remember. One of the press conferences, one of Floyd's fighters fought Oscar De La Hoya's fighters, and Floyd was making fun of him, saying that I already beat him. Or matter of fact, Floyd was fighting one of Oscar's fighters. It might have been who's the guy he knocked out? I forgot his name. He was old when he fought Mayweather and Pac. Bro, come on, don't be ignorant. He was old when he fought Mayweather. You know what I mean? I'm not being ignorant. I just think that Oscar De La Hoya, he shouldn't have took that fight if he was old. If I were to talk to Oscar De La Hoya right now, that wouldn't be his excuse. If I were to ask why didn't you beat Floyd Mayweather? He would say that the drugs got him at that point of his career. I didn't know he was taking drugs. See, yeah, Oscar De La Hoya. That's why I want Ryan Garcia to separate from Oscar De La Hoya and the Golden Boy Promotions, because Oscar De La Hoya is kind of Hollywood. He's a little odd. I don't know if you've seen Oscar. What do you call those things with the holes in them that girls wear? He was wearing those, and he was wearing high heels and some boxing gloves with no shirt on. So Oscar's definitely been strange. I didn't even know he took drugs, but once I seen that picture, I was like, yeah, bro, you're pretty Hollywood. That's cool to fight dogs. Yeah, he did fight. He fought everybody. He fought everybody, but it's not about just fighting everybody. You have to beat everyone. Chavez Senior was a druggie. Yeah. I don't like the way his son has been fighting lately. I don't know if you've seen his son. He fought Canelo and he fought Danny Jacobs. Uh, one thing I find funny was when he got, I don't know if you've seen it, he got booed off the stage. Nah, it's all good, Adrian. It's all good for sure. Um, I appreciate that. It's just we're just sharpening our boxing tools right now. It's a good debate. It's a good debate. Oscar De La Hoya is a heck of a fighter. That's why when they start getting old, you just got to retire. Especially in a sport like boxing. Boxing's not even a sport. Like, it's fighting. Like, I don't even like to call it boxing sports. Yeah, his son has talent. Just not the mentality of a warrior like his pops. Yeah, he's a quitter. Like, for real. Yeah, man. Yeah, Oscar was caddying. I don't know what it was. Oscar was sold out. I don't know what he does behind closed doors or his deals and things, but I just like to speak on his fighting outside of the ring. Outside of the ring, he was catting off. He was catting off over here in the Bay. That means just doing funny stuff, just doing things that aren't ordinary. So you just got to be careful. Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, fishnets. There we go. Yeah, it was a fishnets. Yeah, he was rocking the fishnets. You don't do that. Like, I've never seen Floyd. I've seen Floyd do some funny stuff, some stuff that don't make sense, such as going to Gucci and spending $250,000. I mean, to each his own. But I never caught Floyd in some fishnets. Modeling, doing some weird modeling stuff that Oscar was doing. That is just too Hollywood. Fernando Vargas versus Trinidad. No, I haven't. I haven't seen it. What happened? The Golden Girl. Yeah. The Golden Girl. And Tank likes to make fun of Ryan Garcia and call him the Golden Girl too. I think Oscar seems cool these days. Like, like, he seems realistic with his, with what he be saying about Tank, and I like that because a lot of people be hating on Tank that support Canelo and that support Leo Santa Cruz and that support Ryan Garcia, but Oscar De La. There was one interview. I'm sure y'all seen it. It's one interview where it was right after a Ryan Garcia fight. I can't remember which one, but a reporter asked Oscar De La Hoya, what he asked him. He was like, what do you think about Ryan Garcia in a Tank fight? And Oscar was like, oh, no, Tank is a beast. Ryan's not ready for him. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. But we're just going to have to see. Like I said, Oscar De La Hoya, he seems like a cool dude now. You know what I mean? He's a successful promoter, so I commend him for that. But behind closed doors, he might be a little Hollywood, but that's okay. I guess it comes with, the personality, comes with the lifestyle. But I just hope that you think that he'd be hating on Ryan. I hope not. I don't think he hates on Ryan Garcia and Canelo. I just think that um, he doesn't have the best interest for that. He doesn't have their best. He doesn't have Canelo and Ryan Garcia's best interest at heart as a promoter. I think Golden Boy Promotions and Oscar De La Hoya, I just think they're not as good as Eddie Hearns and Matchroom Boxing. They're not as good as Oscar De La Hoya. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and the Mayweather Promotions / PBC and Al Heyman. Yeah, exactly. Oscar. I don't think Oscar's hating on. He's not hating on Ryan. He know Ryan is a young bull, and he wants to leverage Ryan so that he can make all this money. Castillo, Oscar, and Maidana whoop me. So we're just gonna have to see. That Floyd Maidana fight. The first one, Floyd had his way, but the second one was really close, up to around 6 or 7. But you know what I mean, Floyd had his way that second half of the fight. In the second fight, there was one part of the fight where, in the second fight, Floyd's tooth had got knocked out. I don't know if you've seen the replays, but Maidana hit him with like a mean overhand right, and Floyd's tooth went flying. So Castillo, okay, because they fought twice, I believe. The Castillo fight was really, really, really close. And Floyd Mayweather, they auctioned the tooth? No way. See, I didn't even know that. What, they put it on eBay? They probably put it on eBay. Or something. That's crazy. It must have still been in the ring, right? I mean, did it fly off the did it fly out of the ring? You see the thing of it. You see the close up. The tooth went flying, like. But I'm not gonna lie, Maidana, fighter out of Argentina, is a very underrated fighter, and he was Floyd's. Yeah. It sounded like it had to have flew out, because if it stayed in the ring, I think the cleaners and the janitors or the ref would have just picked it up and just tossed it. So it must have like flew out the ring very far, and I don't know if a fan or somebody got it. somebody that was allowed down there, probably one of the one of the necklaces that's allowed to be down there, took it and sold it. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Castillo was tough. Was it the first fight? I'm sorry. So they fought twice. The first fight, Floyd Mayweather is my favorite fighter. Floyd Mayweather is my favorite fighter of all time. But yeah, he did. Yeah, don't hit women. I don't know what he was doing outside the ring. But you know what I mean? I'm just speaking on just him in the gym. But you know what I mean? Yeah, that's no good. That's a no-go. But the first fight, yeah. The first fight when Floyd fought Castillo, that was really, really close. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be a real analyst here. It could have been a draw, and I love Floyd, but I think that fight was really, really, really close. It kind of reminds me of the first Triple G and Canelo fight, with just the activity. I don't know. That's just the first draw I think of. When I think of a draw. So, but Maidana, yeah, Maidana's uppercuts, his overhand right. He is a very underrated fighter. I know he's gonna go down in the Hall of Fame, the boxing Hall of Fame. He gave Floyd that second fight was Floyd's toughest fight, and I guess there was a rematch clause. That's why they ran it back for the second time. You know what I mean? Maidana and Robert Garcia, they did a phenomenal job that second fight. But a fighter like Floyd, um, I think Keith Thurman said it best. Floyd Mayweather is the best second half of the fight fighter. He's the best like round 6 through round 12 fighter that we've ever seen. And Floyd makes the best currently right now. The fighter that makes the best adjustments in the ring is Terrence Crawford. My top 5 pound for pound fighters right now. Good question. Okay, so it's Canelo, Terrence Crawford, 1A, 1B, however you want to put it. I'm gonna have to go with Errol Spence Jr. That's tough though. It's really tough. But I'm gonna have to go with Errol Spence Jr. Yeah, Canelo's pound for pound number 1. Canelo and Terrence Crawford are pound for pound number 1. Either or. Terrence Crawford conquered 3 weight classes on the top ranked platform. But Canelo's only lost to Floyd Mayweather, and nobody has cracked that code ever since. Yeah, Crawford broke Kell Brook's face. I don't know that for sure. I know Errol Spence did, but he stopped him in like the second round or so. So number 3, I'm gonna have to go with. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jermell Charlo is up there because he has all those belts. I gotta put Tyson Fury up there too. My goodness, Tyson Fury's above Errol Spence, and it's the pound for pound is just really biased. There's a lot of good fighters. Kell Brook has a very fragile face. He has a very, very fragile face. Yeah. Errol Spence Jr. broke his eye socket. Triple G broke his other eye socket. He's a great fighter though. I just feel like he should have given Terrence Crawford more rounds than that, but he's just not tough. Fundamentally he beat Sean Porter, which gave Sean Porter gave Errol Spence his toughest fight up to date. Tyson, yeah. And Deontay Wilder is my guy. I love Deontay Wilder, but ever since the Tyson's fight, ever since he fought Tyson, that second fight, the first fight was amazing. The first fight, honestly, Tyson got up that first fight. I was like, he rose from hell on that first fight. How you get knocked down by a Big Mac truck and get up and hurt Wilder again? I thought Wilder was gonna lose. He is. Wilder he let his contract expire and he made an IG post. He had so many excuses. On why he lost to Tyson Fury. He did. He rose up like the Undertaker. Yeah, he went WWE style and rose up like the Undertaker for sure. But Wilder is so sorry, and I loved Wilder too. Wilder had so many excuses. At first, he blamed it on his suit. He blamed it on his suit that he wore into the ring, the walkout suit. Mikey has good fundamentals. He fought to survive. He was never getting knocked out. Which Mikey? Am I tripping? But yeah, Tyson Fury is up there. And then it's a lot of good guys. Usyk is up there. Usyk, great fighter, and he just moved up. He just moved. It's funny, my uncle. That's one of my uncle's favorite fighters, and he wants because it was Wilder. Oh, Mikey versus Spence. Sorry, Mikey. Yeah, but you know what? I say this, and I loved Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was what Tank Davis is today as far as talent. You know what he is now. You know, after these losses, like he doesn't take boxing serious. But Mikey Garcia is the king of Cincinnati for beating Adrian Broner. Yeah, I agree because Usyk is too small he's too small for the heavyweight division, and he got touched up a lot in that last fight. But Usyk is he's like a Lomachenko, and they're buddies, by the way. You know, both Russian fighters, great footwork, elusive fighters, and he's undefeated for a reason. He went crazy in the cruiserweight division. He went crazy. But yeah, back to the Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence fight. Like I said, Mikey Garcia is the king of Cincinnati for beating Robert Easter, taking his IBF belt, and beating Adrian Broner. I went to the Adrian Broner and Pacquiao fight. Adrian Broner has not been the same ever since all these losses against Maidana. Back to Maidana. Maidana crushed Broner. Maidana crushed Broner with them overhand rights and uppercut. Dropped Broner twice. Nobody has dropped Broner. And Broner was the man. You know what I mean? He was like a 3-time world champion at the time. You know what I mean? He was what Tank is at 130. That's what Broner was, except I think Tank knockout is a little crazier. But yeah, it was. And my Maidana Broner fight was crazy. Broner was supposed what Tank is today, Devin Haney, all of these new guys that they're pushing to be the next Floyd Mayweather. Broner was supposed to be the first next Mayweather. Like it was Floyd Mayweather and then it was Broner. Broner was supposed to be the next Mayweather. Floyd wanted to sign Broner so bad. Did y'all know that? Did y'all see the Broner Vlad interview? The Broner Vlad interview. Floyd wanted to sign Broner so bad that he let Broner live with him. He let Broner live with him for about a couple months. Got him alcohol every day. Got his friends flights. Like got him food every day. Got him girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta watch. You gotta watch that. Y'all gotta watch that. Like Broner was like, yeah, he kidnapped me. Like he said it straight up. Like Floyd kidnapped me. Like Floyd meant the world to me. You know what I mean? At the time, Broner was like 23. He was like 23, 24 at the time. Or maybe was he? He was somewhere like in his mid-20s. Like he was in his prime. He was in his prime, about to fight like Maidana. He was about to fight Maidana. So, you know what I mean? But he did get too attached to the lifestyle, for sure. For sure. For the Maidana fight, I don't want to say that this was, it might have been the reason honestly, he was the most talented. Broner was the most talented fighter at one point. I can honestly say that. Yeah, I did see that. I did see when Broner said that. Yeah, he said he hit hard. Yeah, he said that over and over again. At one point, he wanted the rematch. He wanted the rematch with Maidana. But Maidana hit hard. But what do you think about Maidana saying Broner was tougher to fight than Floyd? I think he meant that. I think he meant that because Broner has a lot of power. Broner has a lot of power. And it was some good exchanges in that fight with Maidana. Man, that fight was crazy. Broner, it was one part of the fight where Maidana had headbutted Broner, and Broner was just trying to get his way out of it. So he like he like faked it and like, you know what I mean, acted dramatic. I'm sure you've seen it. But Broner was getting busted up. But I do respect Broner. That's when I knew Broner had real heart. But he was on tour for that camp. He was on a rap tour with Rick Ross and Lil Wayne, I think, for the Maidana camp. He did not take that camp seriously. That's why you got whooped. If we just keeping it 100, that's why you got whooped. So, but yeah, Maidana is one of the hardest hitting dudes I've seen, man. He gave Floyd his toughest fight. That dude Maidana is tough. But yeah, Usyk. I love Usyk. Back to what my uncle said. My uncle wants Usyk to fight Joshua, but I don't know if Usyk is going to be the Joshua's mandatory soon. I hope so. He should be. I mean, he was like undisputed the cruiserweight. He was undisputed at cruiserweight. He should be Joshua's mandatory really soon. But if not, I honestly, if we're talking about heavyweights, Fury is the best heavyweight. Fury is pound for pound right now, top 5 for beating Wilder, and then Joshua either, but I don't think he beats Usyk. I think skill-wise, that fight is tick for tack. Joshua and Usyk's going to be going back and forth. Joshua and Usyk going to be going back and forth. If they were to fight, it would be a real chess match. But skills-wise, Usyk should beat Joshua. That fight probably under 22. I'm more tapped in with the fighters that are 22 and 23, but under 22, I'm not really tapped in like that. There's somebody who's 21. Nah, most of these fighters are 22, bro. Berlanga, I think Berlanga's like 22 or 23. He is tough. What is his first name? His last name is Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga. He is very underrated at 168. Huge dude. But they're 22 and 23. As far as the prospects, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis just turned 25. I think, yeah, Devin Haney's still 20. He just turned 22. Zayas, I don't know what that is. You got David over Berlanga? No. Oh, Virgil Ortiz is crazy. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Virgil Ortiz at 47 is crazy. Virgil Ortiz is crazy nice. He has to get out of the zone. Virgil Ortiz has to get out of the zone. I think his defense is, you know what I mean? His defense is pretty average, like, average boxer, but Virgil Ortiz needs to get out of the zone and go to PBC, Showtime, Al Heyman. Go to that side and fight all the top dogs right now. But he knows too. I seen an interview with Virgil Ortiz. I watch a little MMA. I mainly like Israel. What's his last name? That Nigerian dude. He's a star. And then I like Conor McGregor. That's about it. But I'm not really so tapped in with MMA like that. A lot of great fights, great fighters. Virgil Ortiz he needs to go to a better platform where he could get big names, because offensively he's one of the nicest at 147. Like, can you picture right now? You think his defense is amazing? Yeah, maybe I need to tap in more. I gotta see, but you know what I mean. When he does his defense, he kind of just goes like that. I don't really see him moving his head a lot. I could be wrong. He fought ex-world champ. Yeah, I heard his resume is pretty deep. Didn't give him a chance at all to touch him. I mean, yeah, his offensive, that's probably what makes his defense so good. Yeah, he has a really high guard, and that's good. That's really good. He keeps his hands up, but sometimes it takes more than just keeping your hands up. I think you might not think about his defense so much because his offense is so he's so explosive. He probably has the most explosive offense around. Like his offense is crazy, like crazy power. Like he needs to get a belt. I know he said he wants Errol Spence. Him and Errol Spence would be crazy. Right now at the welterweight division is so hot. Jaron Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, all of these guys are gonna be the face of boxing. Rashidi Ellis, he needs to leave Golden Boy Promotions. Rashidi Ellis, another great fighter at welterweight. He's fighting under Golden Boy Promotions. So we're just gonna have to see. But Virgil Ortiz, he's a great fighter. But you said you got David over Berlanga. This is why I got Berlanga. Even though Berlanga, they're trying to downplay him and say he hasn't fought him. He has all first round knockouts. Berlanga has all first round knockouts. He's 16-0, I believe. The last guy was supposed to be his toughest test. He made him look like he was green. Not even amateur. He's making guys look like they're literally green, and that is the definition of fighters that are not supposed to be in there with you. Berlanga he's only like 23. He's only 23. He's got to be a star. He's got to be a star. He's going to be a star. Berlanga, and he's heavy too. These guys are heavy. He's punching through people in their guard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. These guys have their hands up. It's still so much damage he's putting on them. When I just came, I'm gonna be honest. I just came across Berlanga too. Yeah, Puerto Rican fighters are nice now. This is the breakout year for Puerto Rican fighters. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, and he wants Berlanga wants Canelo. He wants to fight Canelo at the Madison Square Garden. I would love that fight. Canelo needs to fight. He needs to fight somebody. Somebody that as explosive as like a Berlanga. Honestly, Caleb Plant is my favorite fighter at 68. Caleb Plant, the 68 division is hot right now. It's hot. David Benavidez is a great fighter, but just like Plant said, he can't keep his nose clean. And he can't make weight. That was the true reasons why he got his WBC. He's a two-time world champion. But he can't keep his belt. He's a great fighter. I just feel like he's a little too flat-footed. And he tries to be a bully too much in the ring. Slick boxers would be a nightmare for David Benavidez. David Benavidez? Am I getting the wrong Benavidez? The Benavidez at 6'8", at 168. You got Benavidez over Plant? I disagree. Plant is too slick. Plant is way too slick for Benavidez. Plant beat for his belt. Yeah, it's David. David Benavidez is a great fighter, man, but Plant is really next level. David Benavidez was very similar to Jose, the dude Plant took the IBF belt from. Very similar styles. They're pretty much similar fighters. They're pretty much similar. David Benavidez is obviously, I think Benavidez is nicer. He knows how to throw punches in bunches. I like how Benavidez looked against Anthony Durrell, but he's got a scary guard. Yeah, he's huge too. Like these fighters at 68 are huge. Like Benavidez and Berlanga, you know, these guys probably walk around at 200 compared to like Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is like Floyd Mayweather or Terrence Crawford. Like these guys walk around at fight weight or in the 70s. Caleb Plant walks around like in his 70s. If he step in, he's slick inside it with his power. Yeah, he is slick. I agree with that. Benavidez is slick with like his body punches. But I'm saying a slick fighter like Caleb Plant, who knows how to use that jab and that 1-2, and you know what I mean, hit guys with the hook, you know, those the body left hook, like Plant is, you know what I mean, he knows how to hit and not get hit. So I just think, in my estimation, it might be too much for David Benavidez. But I've been wanting that fight. For a minute. It's really supposed to be David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, but David Benavidez can't stay focused. You see, you can win, but you can't stay focused. If you try to step out, he'll punch out the way. Yeah, he uses his weight, but like I said, he's just a little too flat-footed for me. You know what I mean? Obviously, if he's able to cut the ring off, he's a problem for anybody. Did I see the altercation with David and Plant? I don't think I saw that. No. I don't think I saw it. My knees are run. Was that recent? It might have been recent, huh? But no, I never seen David and Plant cross paths. I can pull it up on here. Oh, shit. Damn. See, I'm on a different platform. Oh, it was a couple years ago. Yeah, I'm on a different platform, but I'm gonna check it out. Plant is a real dude. I hope Plant. That's where the beef started. Oh, really? I thought it started from from the internet. Them just trying to build a fight. But they really don't like each other. I don't know if you've seen, there's one Instagram post. Oh, I can't share the screen. There's one Instagram post that Caleb Plant made right after David Benavidez had lost his belt from not making weight. You know what I mean? Caleb Plant was he was fake crying, talking about I thought a fat boy couldn't a fat boy that couldn't hold on to his belt say something or something like that. So yeah, they've been beefing for a minute. It sound like, but it needs to happen. If Benavidez can get his Plant right now, if Plant tries to fight a Benavidez, it would just be a high risk, low reward, or no reward. He needed that belt. That's the reason why. That fight was supposed to been happen. I think that's honestly why Plant can't fight. He hasn't. Oh, he does. He's fighting on a dude, Trox or something like that. I can't even pronounce his name, but that was really supposed to be David Benavidez. But David Benavidez, he's a great fighter, but he just cannot stay focused. I think David Benavidez and Plant could get the fight of the year if they were to fight. But I want Caleb Plant out of all the fighters at 68, besides Berlanga. But Berlanga's he's still pretty young. Like Caleb Plant is pretty established. He's got his belt and everything. Caleb Plant and Canelo need to happen. Okay, there's two fighters right now. I thought Danny Jacobs could have beat Canelo, but Canelo was superior. There's two fighters that can beat. He's 22 years old. Yeah, he's 22 years old, and he could fight Canelo right now because he's that talented. But Caleb Plant deserves. Was a jobber. Caleb Plant, like he seems, he's established. He's got his IBF belt. He's like 27 now. Might be turning 28 next year. He's ready for Caleb Plant. There's two fighters that could beat Canelo right now. Caleb Plant and Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade can beat Canelo. Demetrius Andrade and Caleb Plant are the only two fighters that I can see just that will whoop Canelo. That's a fact. Demetrius Andrade. You don't like Andrade? Andrade is a star. His personality, I don't know if you watched the Canelo fight. He was one of the reporters. Andrade is a star. I'm not gonna lie. Andrade is a star. Southpaw. That left hand is dangerous. I want to see Andrade and Canelo. Andrade and Canelo. There's two fighters. Andrade and Plant are the only two fighters at 60 and 68 that I could see just unanimously beating Canelo or stopping Canelo. I don't see Canelo being stopped because he's too nice, but beating Canelo. You know what I mean? These are fights that gotta be made. You know what I mean? I hope Eddie Hearn sets up Andrade, since they're on the same platform, even before Plant, because you know what I mean, Plant's fighting on the Al Heyman PBC side. So, you know what I mean, if you understand boxing politics, it's tough right now. The talking makes me want to watch them fight, win or lose. Yeah. I mean, you know, they got to build up the fight. For instance, Conor McGregor, this is the fake money fight. Conor McGregor, before he fought Floyd Mayweather, he had us all, maybe a casual fan, not me, but he had a lot of people fooled. Like, I can really beat Floyd. Like, you know what I mean? You have to talk. You have to build up that fight. And Andrade, he just be talking his stuff. But he's world class, all world talent. Demetrius Andrade, they're all great fighters. David Benavidez, Caleb Smith would lose to any of these guys. David Benavidez would stop Caleb Smith, I think. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with Andrade. Like, he didn't really. Fighters are afraid to fight fighters like Lomachenko or Canelo. You know what I mean? There's only certain. Teofimo Lopez wasn't afraid when he fought Lomachenko out the gate from round one. Stepped to him in the center of the ring and put the jab on him. Canelo neutralized Smith completely. So who did Andrade fight last? Didn't he fight that bald Russian dude? Andrade makes it a fight, but he's dropping guys though. No, nobody's messing with Canelo though. Yeah, Canelo. But then again, Caleb Smith looked like he was just shook the whole night. I don't know if he was shook or he couldn't just do anything. Canelo is nice, and he's like a mini Tyson. There's certain fighters that are just built like, you know what I mean, like a tank. Tank is built like that. Canelo is built like that, and also skillful. And a lot of
a lot of these young fighters look up to Canelo and kind of, besides Floyd Mayweather, because everybody want to be Floyd Mayweather, but a lot of these young fighters look up to Canelo. Shakur Stevenson look up to Canelo. Canelo is world class, and his counter punching he's just so slick. Like Canelo is nice, and he's pound for pound #1 for a reason. Colin Smith or Benavidez is a better matchup because Colin Smith gives a lot of height when fighting smaller fighters. Yeah, he's 6'3". He's 6'3" at the super middleweight division. He's huge. He's a huge fighter. You know what I mean? Like when I seen the face off of Canelo and Benavidez, I said, I'm sorry, Canelo and Caleb Smith. I said, Caleb Smith, if you don't give Canelo, I don't know if you're gonna be good. If you don't give Canelo the fight of his life, you cannot box. And I'm not trying to knock dude, but he didn't use his jab. He had a nice straight right. He barely let it go. He kept trying to throw that weird uppercut. Like it was just like Canelo was just Canelo looked super comfortable that fight. Like he made it look easy as candy. But Benavidez will whoop Caleb Smith. No doubt in my mind. I'd bet the house on Benavidez. Like he's crazy. I think he would stop Caleb Smith and probably by round 8. But Caleb Smith, he was definitely a name for Canelo. I was sleeping on him, but when I looked into Caleb Smith, like he's a great fighter. But Caleb Smith had Tempur-Pedic hands. He had Tempur-Pedic mattress hands. You cannot make it far in boxing. Doesn't matter if you're slick. Doesn't matter if you're unless you're like a Floyd Mayweather Jr., where you're just a boxing computer, and it doesn't matter how hard because you know what I mean. Like you have to have power if you're a fighter. I think you're asleep on Plant, man. Plant is one of the best fighters out right now, and it's gonna show. Plant, I'm telling you, Plant is crazy nice. Plant fights like a Floyd Mayweather or a young Adrian Broner. He's got, you know what I mean, or like a Roy Jones Jr. Like he's got that style down. And his defense, he has the best defense. He has the best footwork. He has the best footwork and the best defense at 68, in my opinion. Like his footwork would be the reason why he could beat a David Benavidez. Yeah, Mayweather has a very underrated power. He has power. He has that power that you probably just can't see, and it's fast, it's precise, just like you said. You know what I mean? Floyd is just a boxing strategist. You know what I mean? A real boxing technician. It's just certain fighters that can fight like that, and Floyd is passing the torch to a lot of these fighters. There's a lot of fighters that look like Floyd Mayweather right now. Caleb Plant, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney fights just like Floyd Mayweather more than anybody. Tank Davis, Terrence Crawford at times. Everybody. Tevin Farmer. Everybody. Everybody wants, because Floyd has set the business model. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to make money like Floyd. Everybody wants to do the shoulder roll like Floyd. Tevin Farmer is probably the only one who adapted the shoulder roll and the ball cut. Speaking of Tevin Farmer, he got his belt snatched by Jojo Diaz, who is one of my favorite fighters right now. Jojo Diaz is a star at 130. He wants Tank Davis. His only loss was to Gary Russell Jr. I do not like Gary Russell Jr. I do not like his personality. He's a pretty great fighter though. He's a great fighter. Lomachenko schooled him. Actually, he might be a little overrated. He might be a little overrated since Lomachenko schooled him. I love Devin, but I think he pulls out the Philly shell too early before he figures out his range in his fights. Yeah, I agree. I think that's one of his problems too, because when you're in the Philly shell, you just have to, your timing has to be right, and you have to be able to let, from a right-handed fighter's perspective, you got to be able to land that jab. You have to be able to land that hook quick. So if you're a Philly shell, if your hand is low all the time, then you're not able to really. He's a smart fighter, so you know what I mean. He can really get away with it, but when he fights like a Tank Davis or Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez, I think he is bringing it out a little bit too early. But you know, I mean, he's only 22. He's only 22, so I think he'll adjust to the when he's fighting better fighters. Devin Haney's one of my favorite fighters at 35. My three favorite fighters right now are Errol Spence, Tank Davis, and Devin Haney. Those are my three favorite fighters that I've been watching, since I started watching. It was Floyd first, but those are my current favorite fighters right now. So, but Mayweather, everybody wants to be Mayweather. Everybody wants to be Mayweather. Mayweather has made $300 million when he fought Pacquiao. He made another $300 million when he fought Conor McGregor. The whole second half of his career were pay-per-view fights. I feel like I didn't answer one of your questions or something that you said. But you know what I mean? Like I said, I want all the big fights to happen. We just gonna have to see. But Devin Haney, the Gamboa fight. Yeah, he is advanced for his age, and he's about to. What do you think about him fighting Logan Paul February 20th, I believe? He's gonna fight Logan Paul. He was pulling at least $100 million per fight, bro. After the De La Hoya fight. Yeah, man. Yeah, Floyd is you know what I mean? That's why a lot of these fighters, really just Deontay Wilder, really like Deontay Wilder and maybe Andre Ward or somebody, like they envy Floyd. And then the whole boxing world in general, like they envy Floyd because 12 times 3, 36, right? 36 minutes. He's making $100 million plus per fight. The Japanese exhibition, he made $10 million to go knock out the Japanese kid that was a kickboxer. Like Floyd is definitely he's a mogul for this boxing business and industry for sure. It's you never seen nothing like it. He's just so smart in and outside of the ring. But he built himself up. And he didn't drink, he didn't smoke. He literally breathed boxing. Like Floyd Mayweather Sr. damn near like locked him, like told him like, this is what you're gonna do. Like, and he boxed every day. Yeah. So he explained after the Logan Paul fight in February that he's going to be going to Tokyo. He's going to be going to Tokyo and doing some exhibitions out there. I know, and he also wants to do some business with Tank Davis. Tank Davis going out to Japan too in due time. He did state that as well. So, you know what I mean? We've never seen nothing like this. I just hope that he stays okay health wise, and because he's about to be like 43 or 44. So in boxing, you cannot play boxing. You cannot play boxing. So you gotta be on point at all times, or you can get knocked out. But it's Floyd Mayweather, and honestly, like these exhibitions to him are just like going to the gym and like when you've been doing it your whole life, like it doesn't even feel like anything. So, but what Floyd's not gonna do, he's not gonna fight none of these young hungry lions. He's gonna fight people that that don't even know boxing. Started with Conor McGregor, and now he's fighting a YouTuber, Logan Paul. If it was Jake Paul, I would be just a little bit nervous, but you know what I mean? But it still wouldn't matter. It still wouldn't matter. Like Floyd he's a magician in the ring. He's a magician in the ring. I wonder how much he's gonna make against this Logan Paul dude when they fight, because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy for sure. But yeah, Floyd, I think is the greatest. He's the greatest ever. He's the best ever, just like his brand. A lot of great fighters though in history. Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones Jr., Muhammad Ali is definitely up there. Mike Tyson is up there. Frazier, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns. 20 million plus, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because the exhibition that he made over in Japan with the Japanese kid was like 10 million. So this is a bigger fan base that Logan Paul's literally bringing the whole YouTube. Like I didn't really know about the Paul brothers till probably this year. But they're extremely famous. Like, and it makes sense too. I think Devin Haney had a good point the other day. Like, why would Floyd want to fight a fighter like Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr., a young, hungry lion with real boxing skills, and make no money compared to fighting a YouTuber or somebody that doesn't know boxing with a bigger fan base? You know what I mean? And make 20 million for like 3 rounds. They're probably gonna do like 3 rounds, I'm assuming. Like, I don't think they're gonna do the Triller thing that Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. or in the Jake Paul and Nate Robinson fight where they were doing 6 to 8 2-minute rounds. This is Floyd promotion. I don't think they're gonna copy that. But it's definitely gonna be interesting. So we'll just have to see. But yeah, Floyd is he's definitely gonna make a lot of money in the near future for fighting Logan Paul and then going overseas. I don't think Japan. Maybe it is just gonna be in Japan. I heard it's gonna be in other countries too. So we're just gonna have to see. Teofimo Lopez. Back to the other topic. Teofimo Lopez is definitely a star. I did not see him beating Lomachenko. I didn't see him beating Lomachenko that fight. I just thought that Lomachenko was just going to do his thing. And I'll tell you what, just this last weekend on Saturday, speaking of Teofimo Lopez, the dude he fought, I'm sorry, I can't remember if he was Japanese or Chinese, but his name's like Nakasaki or something like that. I gotta look his name up. Hold on. I forgot his name. Hold on. Let me look him up. That's gonna get the fight of the year. Him and Verdejo. Verdejo was supposed to be another great Puerto Rican fighter. He was going to be the next Tio. but he had got into a motorcycle accident and he wasn't the same after that. I heard bare knuckle boxing has less concussion rate compared to the UFC. To UFC and boxing, but I honestly think that it has to do with how low level their fighters are. They can't throw punch correctly. I agree. Yeah, bare knuckle boxing is not as established as UFC and boxing, and yeah, the competition level is not the same. Like, have I heard of any elite bare knuckle fighters? No, I think Paul Malignaggi I did a bare knuckle fight. That's the only bare knuckle fight that I really came across. I did come across some highlights that I don't know. I was just laughing because it's really a sport now. It's crazy. Yeah, that Asian dude is nice. He was criticized, Teal, for that fight, but I knew that guy was nice and a bad matchup for Teal. Exactly. Teal was talking about he was going through mental breakdowns, and maybe he was, but in my opinion, I think Nakatani, there we go. Mayoshi Nakatani is crazy nice. He's crazy nice. That fight just this last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, versus Verdejo, that should be the fight of the year. They both got knocked down like twice. No, yeah, he's a great fighter. Honestly, after that fight, I was like, look, he needs to run that back with Teal. He needs to run that back. If Teal, I don't know what's next. Bob Arum said Teal is supposed to be fighting a mandatory. He's supposed to be fighting his mandatory some Australian kid. That's what Bob Arum said. But Nakatani, he deserves a rematch. Other young and up and coming fighters. Honestly, Nakatani needs to. I want to see him versus Lomachenko. I want to see Nakatani versus Lomachenko. If he can get Lomachenko, I see him. I don't know if he beats Lomachenko, but I see him. He might beat him because he's got that type of power. That's he's got that wiry power that you can't see. But on the top ranked platform, he is the fighter that deserves the rematch with Teofimo Lopez. What I saw against Verdejo was crazy. He got dropped twice. He ended up dropping Verdejo and then stopping Verdejo. His right hand, like he's got power. Like he's got power. He was, he figured him out. Most fighters, when they get dropped, Deontay Wilder, for instance, most fighters, when they get dropped, even just once, they get in their head and, they lose their confidence and they don't fight the same. They lose it. Like they lose focus and lose. Nakatani, he was like, okay, yeah, I got dropped, but I'm about to get up and keep fighting. And Verdejo is probably one of the hardest hitting punchers at 35. No cap. Besides Teofimo Lopez, he's a dangerous fighter. Besides Teofimo Lopez and Tank Davis, Verdejo is probably the hardest. Ryan Garcia hits hard too. Ryan Garcia and Nakatani have like that wiry power, like that. They're both skinny, but you know what I mean. You gonna feel their power. They get a lot of snap on their punches. They get a lot of snap on their punches. He is a Japanese warrior. He is. Like I got a lot of respect for dude. And he said he wants the Teofimo rematch. Like I said, he deserves it. But you know what I mean. His face was crazy puffed up. I recommend y'all watch that fight if you didn't see it. If they still have it up there, on a rewatch. Yeah, he needs to fight Lomachenko. I think honestly, I think he could take Lomachenko. He's crazy good, especially how he looked that last fight. It looked like he got better since the Teofimo Lopez fight. It looked like he really got better. He just you know, I mean, he's not a complete fighter, but he's a really good fighter. And he gave Teofimo. He's the only fighter that changed my perspective on Teofimo Lopez. Right, got precision, speed, and power. He got great instincts. He's opening very quickly, and he can capitalize off those openings. Yeah, Ryan Garcia. Even before he got into the the Canelo thing, the Canelo camp, he was still knocking out guys. Now I don't think he's a Tank Davis, but he's got the potential. He's got the potential to like be there as far as like power and skill. Like it's all starting to come together. Like he's 20. It's like 21 or 22 now. It's all starting to come together. You got Ryan over Tank. That's tough. That's tough. What I think is, I think Ryan, if they were to fight today, Ryan would come out really quick and aggressive. The first few, like it would take Tank a minute to warm up, and Tank is a very vulnerable fighter. He's a very vulnerable fighter. So, Tank will come out and just get hit. Tank is the only fighter I know that will like get hit on purpose just to show his opponent that it doesn't matter. Like I'm still about to walk you down and knock you out. But Ryan, the 3 lazy jabs, yeah. Got timed out of the third one. It was over. Honestly, yeah. If I was, I think Robert Garcia is his trainer. No, his dad. Never mind. His dad is his trainer. Hello, welcome. His dad is his trainer. Yeah. You know what it was? Tank Davis was digging to the body early. He was digging to the body early. So when Leo was against the ropes, that's it. Some fans had the nerve to say that Leo was winning the fight. These are the trolls in the comments. They're saying that Leo was winning the fight and Tank had just caught him with a lucky punch. That wasn't the case. The first round or two were kind of interesting, but Tank was still digging to the body, and like you could tell that Leo was getting uncomfortable with Tank's left hand. Yeah, he was already hitting him. He was already hitting him with that uppercut. It wasn't lucky. He literally stood right there, didn't throw no punches, and timed it perfectly. Tank has the most, just like Ryan Garcia has the best check left hook in boxing. Tank Davis has the best uppercut in boxing. Tank Davis has the best uppercut in boxing. Very precise. He's the real. I mean, I think Berlanga is the real knockout artist right now. But besides Berlanga, Tank Davis and then Wilder at one point were, the real knockout artists. Like, could really just knock you out whenever you want. Or we're catching punches on the way. It wasn't timed. Yeah. Tank, to get that shot, he had to take those jabs. He had to take those lazy jabs, a lazy right hand. And I love Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz is a great guy. I respect what he's went through with the camps with Frampton. The camps with Frampton, and his dad just caught coronavirus for this camp with Tank Davis. His dad caught cancer. I really respect Leo Santa. I also think he's a great fighter, but he was too tired for Tank. Like he was too tired for Tank, and skill wise, Tank is just on another level. You know what I mean? When you got the mentorship from Floyd. You got mentorship from Floyd. What promoter like Floyd Mayweather is going to get in the gym with you, work on your skills as the $1 billion promoter that he is, and try to really make you into a household name. But yeah, man, Tank Davis is the pay-per-view star right now. Tank Davis is the pay-per-view star right now. Pelvic at 15. He's nasty, bro. I'm pretty sure I've seen all of Tank sparring videos. Oh, David sparring pelvic. Oh no, I didn't see that at 15. No, I didn't see that. I gotta catch that. Let me see if I can share the screen. Fuck it. I'll share that entire screen. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. See, we're on Chrome. All right. Hope y'all can see my screen. I'm about to go to YouTube and bring up the sparring video between David Benavidez versus the other guy. David Benavidez is a great fighter. I'm about to see. David Benavidez, he could really fight. I'm sure he's handling all these guys. And let me see what his name is. Let me go back. Pelvic. Yeah, let me bring that up. Sparring Pelvic. Let's see what he's looking like. Sparring Triple G and Pelvic. 6-0. Okay, this must be it. Let me see what he's looking like. And this is when he was 15? Yep. 6 years ago. That's crazy. Just trying to get it to low here. But sparring matters. That's what makes a fighter so good, Let me know if y'all can see it. I'm about to go back to the thing so I can see it. Y'all can see it. I know sometimes it could be net connection issues. He wasn't coming forward. It's too elusive for a big man. Just look at that sparring 15. All right, let's watch it. Sparring Triple G in here too. Ooh, okay. Everyone's got his high guard up. He got his high guard up right now. No headgear. Against the ropes, clearly working on defense right now. I don't know who this guy is.
Like 6'2", 6'2". He's skinny for his height.
Ellie Setback is reporting it.
Tell me about him and Triple
cool.
G in there.
Oh man, Triple G, Triple G, my respects, man. I didn't know a Triple G at that time when we went to Big Bear. He's training with Abel Sanchez up there. Really nice person, man. Really, man, genuinely.
Everybody loves Abel. I haven't heard one person say something bad about him.
Yeah, Abel and Triple G, man. Triple G, as a matter of fact, invited us over to have dinner. Man, he cooks really good. The food
This look like good work right here.
And, the first time that he
Daytime sparring.
Man, David is told me, man, my arms hurt. This guy hits really hard. So I told him, no, I mean, we're not gonna spar no more. I don't want you to get hurt. But he says, no. Let me get in there one more time. And
Your son's tough.
I'm sure guys like David Benavidez, you gotta pay your.
David got a lot of confidence.
You have to pay
he's like, man,
sparring
this kid,
partners because you're so good. Nobody's just gonna spar you. You're the best.
They were going at it, real good. And Triple G told me, man, this kid is really helping me a lot. And David was learning so much about him too. That man, it was a great sparring.
I know one sparring partner that turned down $1,500 because he said after he sparred him one time he had enough.
Yeah, I get it. Sometimes $1,500 ain't worth, putting your life on the line. You are still putting your life on the line when you're sparring too.
Robert Garcia
Not just
tells me Kelly Pavlik hits very, very hard.
a real fight.
Your son and Kelly was very good sparring.
Go ahead and fast forward.
Like I said,
Oh yeah, that's good body work. That's good body work right there by Benavidez. I wonder what gym and what city this is in. That guy looks like a top fighter as well. The way Benavidez reminds me of Muhammad Ali. The way he lets his hands go.
When you get in the gym or to work or more on their stamina, but
Yeah,
He looked
how
young
cool
there.
is it to get in there and mix it up with this guy right
Looked like
here?
a boy.
it's like a dream come true, man. A world champion. Actually, be my brother's record.
Doing good.
Hey, this kid, keep an eye on this kid.
We got a real baby face in this vid. Dang.
He said, Kelly Pavlik said he will be champ. What do you say about that?
I think he's correct. Smart guy.
Smart guy?
Well, I'm pretty excited. Hear that from Kelly Pavlik. It's just great. Hard work pays off. Work can't even describe. I always tell David, work hard. And it'll pay off. So, like I say, just hearing it from Kelly.
Yeah, this is nice.
A big.
It's a good video. Looking like they're just
It takes
talking the
a
rest
lot of
of it.
guts to get in there with anybody, let alone with someone with a record with 37 and 232 knockouts.
Exactly. What a lot of people say. They say that I'm crazy. But I know what I have. I know that he works hard.
Good video.
He takes care of himself and.
Good video.
Of course,
Yeah, David
I'm his father, I'm always
Benavidez.
going to take care of him.
That's the reason why he's so good. Sparring those type of guys at 15. That's why he became world champion at what, 21? 20? Became world champion at like 20 or 21. So, you know what I mean? David Benavidez is he's gonna be a star. But he just has to stay focused. David Benavidez has got to stay focused. What else y'all would like to watch? It's a lot of good sparring. It's a lot of good sparring videos out. Tank Davis, he sparred some welterweight. I don't know if y'all seen it. I'll bring it up right now, actually. He dropped this welterweight, I think, like a few weeks ago. This is after he knocked out Leo Santa Cruz. I'll go ahead and bring that up because I feel like that was pretty interesting.
We're here with the League of the best trainers. Okay, how many titles, national titles?
Tank Davis is known for he even said like he even stops he stops heavyweights as well. He be knocking out welterweights in sparring. That's crazy. Like you fight at super featherweight. But that's just shows, you know, it's that power. Look at this. Tank be fooling in the ring. He be fooling, but this was great work right here at the Mayweather Gym in Las Vegas. You know, I mean, Tank is definitely trying to stay active, not trying to blow up like he usually does in between fights. Floyd was definitely in his ear a lot in this camp about, you know, just staying focused and staying in the gym. Just staying in the gym. I don't know who Tank is gonna fight next, but it needs to be a pay-per-view fight. It needs to be pay-per-view. And he needs to fight a name. It's a nice left. Try to get to the body there. Couldn't get him. Good body work. Tank gets a lot of leverage on the shots of his body. His left straight is very underrated. Boxers that have the best left, you know, southpaw boxers that have the best left straight to the body right now are Tank Davis, Errol Spence Jr., and Shakur Stevenson. Tank Davis, Errol Spence Jr., and Shakur Stevenson have the best straight left punches to the body out the south in the southpaw stance. Woo! He came out the gate. He came out the gate, just let it that straight left, man. It's money. The left hand is money when it comes to fighting these orthodox fighters. It's just money all day. It's right there. It's just the sweet science of boxing. Tank Davis, he been in the gym since he was like 5. You know, Coach Calvin has definitely breeded the superstar that he is today. But, you know, I'm happy, you know, he's staying active. He's staying focused. I don't know if y'all seen, there was a video, I think it was like a couple years back. It's a good body shot. A couple years back, Tank Davis, Errol Spence Jr., they were all like drunk after one of the fights. Adrian Broner, you know what I mean? They all, you know, had their chains on. You know, they were drunk, big bellies. You know what I mean? I don't like to see that when it comes to the best fighters in the world, because, you know, I want these fighters to do what Floyd did. I want these fighters to stay in the gym. I want them to not drink, not smoke, and just have a long, healthy career. That's a good body. See, Tank is walking them down at this point. This guy is definitely, I don't think this is the welterweight one, but he looks like a big dude. So Tank is fighting at 130, but he hits like a super middleweight. He hits about as hard as Canelo. Tank is dancing around, having fun at this point. Just landing everything. Everything is there. Beautiful. It's beautiful work. Woo! Some guy yelling, all right, stop it. You know, I mean, when you're this good at boxing, it's just easy. Because boxing is not a manhood. It's experience. It's experience. The tougher fighter doesn't win. The fighter with the most experience is gonna win. So some good work. Good work. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Spence was there. I don't know. I don't know if Spence was there at that sparring with Tank, but they all hang out together. I don't know if you're talking about that one thing after the fight where they were all drunk. Spence was there. Robert Easter was there. Adrian Broner was there because they all grew up together in the amateurs. They all grew up together. But that was just some sparring with Tank. Yeah, they got drunk. They got super drunk. And, but I get it at the same time. Let me look up this Zayas dude you talking about. He's 18 and nasty. Really? What platform does he fight on, bro? I'm gonna look up Zayas. He said he's 18 and nasty. Is that right? Might just put me on here. Pro debut verse. Unbelievable highlights. That was from a year ago. But let me see. Let's just run through the highlight. Let me just see what he's talking about real quick. Just a quick rundown. A minute.
Of 17-year-old Xander Zayas, the youngest ever to sign with Top Rank. Has been fighting since
Top Rank, okay.
11-time national Puerto Rican champion.
Puerto Rican. That's what I'm talking about. Top Rank been signing a lot of Puerto Rican fighters, and they're all stars. They're all real studs.
Xander Zayas' pro debut is an absolute breeze. The knockout victory in round number 1. Declaring the winner by way of technical knockout in his pro debut, Xander Zayas. I feel great. It's a great experience.
He's a welterweight, okay. I mean, at the young age of 18, he's definitely. Sister saying he about to make it.
Once I get home,
The sky's the limit. I mean, Lomachenko didn't go pro. Lomachenko didn't go. I'm trying to see if I can see some more. That was just a little bit. Let me watch the whole pro debut real quick, see what he's talking about.
So here it is, man. I'm not gonna upload it, by itself, copyright issues and all that stuff.
Who is this guy?
Estoy bien orgulloso del Boricua. He really. Presenting first, the fighter standing in the U.S. and Puerto Rican champion.
He is 17 at this time. Wow. Oh, he's tall at 5'10". That's an inch taller than Errol Spence at the welterweight division. Must have been a really quick fight.
It wasn't supposed to be a push. He was not supposed to be a pushover. Y aquí vamos, ¿sabes? Boricua, dale la salsa esa así.
That guy came out like that guy came out ready at the face lock in the middle. You see what he talking about, man. Zayas, young welterweight.
I try to keep it funky.
I'm just trying to watch this fight. I don't know who this guy is. But let's try to. Okay, good job.
His technique and his footwork, man, it's nice. It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that boy could dance. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he was only 17 at the time. That's crazy.
I like his patience a lot. Showing a lot of good patience, throwing that jab, body shot.
Good uppercut.
That left hook was a thing of beauty. I mean, what can I say about this dude? Work on those power punches. He's got a man's body for a 17-year-old. Yeah.
Sky's the limit for this kid. I'm already seeing a lot of good things. Oh!
Perfect posture, perfectly thrown. For a 17-year-old, man, y'all got some problems in the welterweight division.
I don't know about all that, but he definitely has a lot of potential so far. Cause he's got a little. Oh, okay.
Body shot, right up to the body.
Okay, that was nice. That was nice.
Y'all don't understand what I'm trying to say. Este tipo es serio. He's a real deal. He's a real.
That was some easy work. Nah, he does look nasty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He does look nasty. He's only 18. He's only 18. He was 17 at that time. He's only 17 at that time. Yeah, so Top Rank is a phenomenal job at with these Puerto Rican fighters. These Puerto Rican fighters are looking nice. You definitely put me on with that Zayas dude, man. Appreciate that. But no, I saw a lot of good things. Saw a lot of good things in there. His patience, timing, his power. I mean, the power will come. The power will come. He's only 18. The footwork, flawless. I'm definitely gonna look out for him for sure. Top Rank. He fights on Top Rank. But yeah, boxing is looking crazy right now. It's looking so nice, man. Boxing it's I mean, I've never seen an era like this in boxing ever. I've never seen an era like this in boxing. This is the best year of boxing that I've ever seen. There's probably some OGs that'll say otherwise, like the Sugar Ray era or the Mike Tyson era. But starting in November, I think, or August, October, everybody has been fighting every weekend. The month of November was so hot with Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez. It's never been this hot. It's never been this hot. Then we got January 2nd. Excuse me. My boy Jaron Ennis. Do you know who Jaron Ennis is? He just fought on Saturday. He just fought Chris Van Heerden
with the headbutt. That was for the IBO belt. A lot of, to my knowledge, a lot of fans don't care about that belt, but it is a belt. It got ruled no decision because of the headbutt, but he was whooping on dude. Jaron Ennis will be the face of boxing. He fights at welterweight. Yeah, he just fought just this Saturday, 2 days ago. He fought 2 days ago. Jaron Ennis will be the future of boxing. He's full package. Jaron Ennis is a star. You ever seen a tape of him? Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, let me show you some Jaron Ennis, no lie. Let me put on some Jaron Ennis. Jaron Ennis is crazy nice. Jaron Ennis is crazy nice. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, he was whooping on Van Heerden. He was whooping on Van Heerden. It's Errol Spence and Van Heerden fought a few years back. Errol Spence ended up stopping him. That was definitely Jaron Ennis' toughest test, and he was about to knock that dude out. Van Heerden had that was from a year ago, but let me show you something. Okay, here we go. Some highlights here. Jaron Ennis. And he's 23 years old. He fights on Showtime. Surprised you never heard of him. But he's got cosigns from, Shakur Stevenson, Damian Lillard, guys like that.
What's up, everybody? It's Fight Scars, and I'm back with another one. Everyone who sees Jaron Hannes in the ring knows there's something special about him. One could debate how high his ceiling is, but there should be a...
Run that back.
What's up, everybody? It's Fight Scars, and I'm back with another one. Everyone who sees Jaron Hannes in the ring knows there's something special about him. One could debate how high his ceiling is, but there should be a universal agreement.
Southpaw. He's the best switch hitter. The best switch hitter since, well, Terrence Crawford. Besides Terrence Crawford, he's the best switch hitter today. He got some really, really old fights in his first few fights, but he's ridiculous. Hopefully he'll speed up to some later fights. He looks like Floyd Mayweather. That was nice. And he taunts the most in the game. He's like a Floyd Mayweather mixed with like a Roy Jones Jr. He'd be up there full and he'd be taunting. Crazy nice. Well, that's nice. He's a knockout artist too. He got a lot of power. Fight inside and out. Great body work. Jaron Boots Ennis will be the future. That was nice. That right counter. Very elusive. Ooh, that was nice. I watched that full fight too, by the way. The world of boxing will know of Jaron Ennis very soon. He'd be up there falling. I told you, he'd be up there clowning. Look at him. It's a great fighter. Great fighter. Great fighter. But we're just gonna have to see. Oh yeah. See, nice. Since Pereira on the same weight class. Boy, yeah. Virgil Ortiz, yeah, same weight class as Virgil Ortiz. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. 147 is hot. 147 is hot. 135 is hot. 54 was hot for a minute with Charlo and Rosario. 68 is hot. Heavyweight division is obviously hot. So
you don't have to get
so yeah, and then we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. But you know, I mean, I definitely appreciate y'all for watching this live. Definitely tap in with I got some videos up. Free Blues Boxing. You know, I've launched my channel. It's been about a couple months now, and I'll be dropping a couple of videos each week of you know, specific content and fights that have been happening on the weekends. And you know, I'll be going live a couple times throughout the week. You know, I mean, you know, if you can, please hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And you know, we're gonna keep it coming. This is Free Blues Boxing. Like I said, hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell for unlimited boxing content. And yeah, we'll definitely keep in touch. And take care for now. Peace.